If you do not understand your UFL, your unique financial language, you cannot make strategic financial decisions. You may even misread your profitability. You may overspend in the wrong areas. You may even miss out on forecasting great opportunities. And eventually, you will scale into chaos. Chaos in the form of, yes, seven-figure revenue, but you're stressed and your cash flow is low and you're not profitable. Instead of scaling into a profitably, beautifully growing business. Did you know that your business is speaking to you? And it's not just through your marketing. It's not even through your team, which, yes, you should be communicating with, but it is through your financials. However, the question is, are you, as the CEO, listening? Here's what I know as a CFO. Most seven-figure CEOs treat their financial statements, reports, and metrics as chores or compliance requirements. But those items, those are the raw manuscripts of your business's unique financial autobiography. And the most powerful decision you can make as a CEO is to stop guessing and start decoding the story of your numbers, the story in which they are telling you. Well, in this episode, we're going to dive deeper into your financials. We're going to talk about something I call your unique financial language, your UFL, and why it is a secret to consistent cash flow, confident scaling, and sustainable profits. Let's dive in. Welcome everyone to the Say Yes to Profits podcast, the show for seven-figure plus service-based minority women CEOs who are ready to master their finances, multiply their cash flow, minimize their taxes, and confidently say yes to profits without stress, struggle, confusion, or sleepless nights. I am your host, Dr. Octavia Conner, your future virtual CFO, tax strategist, and the founder of All Things Say Yes to Profits. Here at Say Yes to Profits, we are a premier CFO firm that helps you increase profitability and cash flow by $100,000 or more while cutting your tax liabilities in half within the first 12 months of working with us using our proprietary Say Yes to Profits framework. And so if you are ready to truly say yes to profits, you are in the right place. Go ahead and hit that subscribe or follow button right now and let's begin. First and foremost, I want you to understand something. Every business has a unique financial fingerprint, which is a distinctive rhythm in the way money flows in, through, and exit the business. I call this your unique financial language. Now, this is a term that I created, but what does it mean? Well, your UFL is not about spreadsheets and just reports, right? It is the coded language your business speaks when it comes to how revenue is earned, expenses are managed, taxes are calculated, and cash is retained or lost so that you say yes to profits. But here's the problem. Most CEOs never take the time to decode their unique financial language. Instead, they grow their business based on surface level data such as revenue earned and sometimes their net profit, right? They rely on sales alone as an indicator of health. But here's the thing. Revenue without insight, oversight, and foresight is just pretty noise. If you do not understand your UFL, your unique financial language, you cannot make strategic financial decisions. You may even misread your profitability. You may overspend in the wrong areas. You may even miss out on forecasting great opportunities. And eventually, you will scale into chaos. Chaos in the form of, yes, seven-figure revenue, but you're stressed and your cash flow is low and you're not profitable. Instead of scaling into a profitably, beautifully growing business. And here's what you need to understand. you need to understand your UFL, which is the key, right? It identifies cash flow gaps before they can become cash flow emergencies. It helps you align your pricing with your expenses and your growth goals, right? It turns those into reality. It helps you lead your business with financial clarity, control, and confidence instead of with emotions and fear. Who am I speaking to? Are you operating your company in that way? If you are, you need to change it today. And this is not something your bookkeeper can teach you or your CPA might be able to understand when they're only focused on taxes. This is something that only a trained CFO can uncover, interpret, and leverage, right? Your UFL will help you lead with vision, control, and profitability. And again, only a trained CFO can help you do that. And see, this brings me to my next point. Your financials are not just reports, they are the most strategic narrative your business will ever tell. And so, the very first way to understand your financial story, to understand your UFL, is to get a clear understanding that number one, every number has a narrative. You see, your profit and loss statement tells you whether you are building a profitable business or you're just chasing revenue. But you need more than just that. Your balance sheet tells you if your business is truly healthy or just busy, but you need more than just that. Your cash flow statement, oh, that is the one that reveals how well you are managing the money you already have and how well you will manage the money that is due to come in the future. Now, there are several episodes where I deep dive into each of those reports, and I'll link those in the show notes. What I need you to understand here is that too many CEOs are focused on hitting revenue goals without pausing and asking, is the business actually financially sound? This is like writing a chapter in a book and you never even read the book, right? Your financials are not a task to be checked off. Understand this, they are a tool of powerful financial leadership. Therefore, to lead with power, you must understand each report and how combined they provide you with the ultimate financial insight, oversight, and foresight to understand your unique financial language. When you get that, then and only then will you uncover the pattern hiding beneath the surface. So, listen, I cannot stress enough that to not just look at your profit and loss statement and assume you are doing well because you have a profit at the bottom. I need you to ask yourself what is underneath those numbers. For example, what is your closing ratio of your sales versus your discovery sessions or whatever method it is that you use to bring in clients? You need to ask yourself, what is that ratio, right? Next, you need to ask yourself, how many days are my receivables outstanding? What are my margins by service or product? How much revenue does each team member generate? And so much more. These are real financial questions that you're not going to always be able to see just by looking at your financial statements. Now I want to move into what happens when you overlook some key financial signals. Okay, so the second thing, if you ignore the story that your financials are telling you, you miss the warning signs. I cannot tell you how many times I've reviewed a seven-figure business owner's financial reports and found a couple of things. Number one, cash is leaking from balloon bloated expenses. Number two, debt is slowly becoming unmanageable. Number three, profit margins are dangerously thin. And number four, the owner, they haven't increased their pay or maybe not even paid themselves within 12 months. And yet the CEO still thinks and feels like they are thriving, when underneath that, they are barely surviving. And oftentimes, the CEO thinks that they're thriving because no one has translated the story that their numbers are already telling them. And so they ignore the financial story until it can no longer be ignored. And this caused them a lot of stress. And this is the reason why having someone to help you understand your unique financial language is not a luxury. It is an absolute necessity for seven figure CEOs. And this takes us to our third reason, and that is why you not only need a CFO is a necessity. Because here's the thing, your bookkeeper, they record the transactions, which are the past. Your CPA prepares your taxes. And a business coach gives you advice based on your vision and your goals. But without understanding your financials or your UFL, your unique financial language, that advice can lead to misalignment, missed profits, and misinformed decisions. And so, only a CFO can translate financial data into strategic business decisions. Only a CFO can take your financial statements and help you understand how to interpret that language and then use that unique financial language. You see, a trained CFO look beyond the surface to identify how your business earns, retains, and reinvests money. We connect the dots between the past performance, the present pattern, and the future goals. Here's what I need you to understand. Your UFL is the key to forecasting, scaling, and leading with clarity, control, and confidence. A CFO decodes that language and helps you use it in so many ways. They can help you prevent cash gaps before they even arise. They can help you adjust pricing models to improve profit margins. They can help you build cash reserve for sustainability and confidence. They can help you plan strategically instead of reacting to your operations. You see, they will help you determine first your UFL and assess if your business is truly ready to scale. Now, to help you right now, I've created the ultimate CFO readiness checklist. This is a powerful tool that will walk you through the fundamental elements every seven figure plus CEO must have in place to operate with clarity, control, and confidence. It will also help you uncover some blind spots that you may not be aware of that is silently costing you profits, and it's going to expose if you need a CFO right now. You can download this checklist by going to sayyesToprofits.com/CFO readiness or click the link in the show notes. Okay, so now we've arrived to your profit check yourself moment. This is the part of the episode where I want you to pause, reflect, and keep it 100% real with yourself because only you matter when it comes to growing your business. So the question I want you to ask is, when was the last time you reviewed all three core financial reports, your P&L, your balance sheet, and your cash flow, and you understood exactly what they were telling you? Number two, are you making decisions based on your unique financial language, or you're just chasing revenue and hoping for the best? Number three, is there someone on your team translating your financial data into clear next steps for growth, protecting your margins, and helping you strengthen your cash flow? If you hesitated or answered no to any of these questions, you are not alone, but it is time for you to shift. You see, your financial story is already being written. The question is whether you are leading it or reacting to it. Answer that in the comments. Now, I need you to understand something. Your financial reports are not just reports. They are strategic blueprints of your business's past, present, and future. And your unique financial language is the code that unlocks your growth potential. If you are tired of guessing, tired of feeling unclear, tired of operating your business with a lack of confidence, and you want to make data driven decisions, it is time for you to understand your unique financial language and possibly hire a CFO. And so, to help you do that, again, number one, download the CFO readiness checklist at sayyestheprofits.com/CFO readiness, or click the link in the show notes. And if you would like help on assessing whether your financial foundation is built to support a scalable, growing business, I encourage you to schedule a discovery session with moi by going to sayyestheprofits.com/session. Okay? Together, we will decode your financial story and design your path to profitability and cash flow success. And finally, I need you to understand this. Profitable growth does not happen by accident, you all. It happens when you speak and understand your unique financial language fluently and lead with a strategy and not emotions. Okay? All right. Let me know what questions or comments that you have, and I would definitely reply. And please be sure to like and share this episode if you feel like you learned something. All right. This is Dr. Octavia Conner. And until next time, say yes to profits, everyone. Toodles.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Say Yes to Profits podcast. Now it is time for you to make money moves. Take action based on what you learn. Now, see you on the next episode. Say Yes to Profits. Toodles.